Hi! Welcome to Dead Space 3, Chapter 10. Now we know. Look, it's written down there. The first up is an audio log. We've got one audio log, one alien artifact, one SCAF artifact, 4 weapons and a circuit. You're going to need a tungsten targ bar. A tungsten torque bar. There's a bench right nearby the start of the level, so if you don't have one, not a problem, you can go and craft one. I recommend always carrying 2 or 3. Just because you never know when you're going to come across one. Anyway, the weapon part in here is just on the left of the door, but it took me a while to spot. There it is. So grab the pneumatic torch, and then head on through the level. Follow your objective marker until you hit a suit kiosk. There it is, and just to the right of that is weapon part number 2, a directed suspension field. And I think I'm going to have to make a video with all these weapon parts. I've been tinkering a lot, there's lots of fun. Anyway, out here you will have gone through an area. There's a great scavenger bot place just before that, but I didn't have a very clean video of it. But the alien artifact is just to the right of that door. Go through the door, you'll come into this room, carry on around there. I basically spent 3 minutes shooting corpses to make sure nothing was alive. But carry on through here until you get around to this ladder at the back. Drop down the ladder here and you will see their little orange mark, which is a weapon part. There. I kind of lucked out spotting this on the way down. I was like, ooh, what's that? It's a weapon part. So that's weapon part number 3, and it's a Hammond's heavy frame. I don't know. I don't like it. When you get to this bit, you will have to do your kind of dual fingers. Then go through this door into the room where you're going to have the big old fight. Immediately on the right of the door, not the left, there we go, on the right. There you go, there's a circuit box. So snag the circuit from there. And that's your 1 out of 1 circuit. And then the last weapon part is just down here on a table by the bench. There. There you go. Then go for your big old fight. It's going to be carnage. When you've had the fight, come up this lift, and it's actually a really good place for a scavenger bot. I've already put one down, and I was trying to show where it was and accidentally pulled the trigger, so now I've got 2 down there, 1 doing nothing at all. But anyway, don't forget to drop 1 there, and then head around the back of that pillar to find the SCAF Artifact. And that's your lot. You should now have 2 artifacts, 1 log, 4 weapons, and a circuit. Alright, if you need Chapter 9, it's there, and Chapter 11 will be up by the end of the day, probably 12 and 13 too. See you in the next one, lots of bye!